Hello, my name is Stacy Madrid. Today's date is November 22nd, 2019, and I will be doing lab week 4 lab 1, but part 2. It's for the biochemical testing for microbial identification. It's the methanol red test and the Vagus proscara test. So in part 1 we had to do was get the active cultures and drop 4 drops into the MRVP tubes and let them incubate for 48 hours. I went ahead and checked the incubation at 48 hours and decided it needed another 24 hours for bacterial growth. So now today I feel like they have more turbidity in them for me to go ahead and test them. As you can see right here, I have my 4 test tubes. They're already all labeled as E. coli, epidermidis, and E. coli. I'll be doing 2 sets of tests on them. First, the methanol red, and the second will be the Vagus proscara. I already let the tubes sit with alcohol. I drained them and let them completely dry. And I already separated the MRVP liquid into 2 sets of tubes. So what I'm going to start off with is I have the methanol red liquid right here. I'm going to go ahead and cut off the tip. I'm going to put it in the sink. I'm going to clean it off with bleach anyways. And the methanol red test, I'm going to put it into the E. coli and the S. epidermidis tubes. And I'm going to see the reaction of the liquid. If it turns red or pink, that means there is a positive for mixed acid fermentation, okay? So I have my E. coli and I have my methanol red. I'm going to go ahead and drop 7 drops, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 drops. And you can see reaction-wise, it already turned red. So I'm gonna sit that one there. I'm gonna get my S. epidermidis. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna drop 7 drops onto this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same thing. You can see it turn red, or they're both having reaction of turning the MRVP red. So that indicates both are positive for mixed acid fermentation. So now I'm gonna go ahead to the second part. It's for the Vagus proscara test. For that one, I have my Barrett's A reagent and my Barrett's B reagent. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop 12 drops of Barrett's A reagent to both tubes, and then I do have to mix it, and then after that I have to put 4 drops of Barrett's B reagent, and I have to let it sit. I have to mix it and then let it sit for 30 minutes. For this test is to test if it is a butanediol fermentation. So after the 30 minutes of it sitting with the drops in it, it will, if there is a red layer on top, that means it's positive for butanediol fermentation, okay? But that portion I will record on my lab report assistant. So I have the Barrett's A reagent. I'm gonna get my E. coli tube. I'm gonna drop 12 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now I'm gonna just swirl it a little bit. I'm gonna let that sit. I'm gonna go ahead and open my Barrett's B reagent. And I'm gonna drop 4 drops of it on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm gonna swish it for 30 seconds. So I'm pretty much swishing it to get the content in all of the media that's in here. And then after the 30 seconds, I will let this sit for 30 minutes, and it will go ahead and the liquid will help separate acid if it is any kind of butanediol fermentation. And if it is, then it'll have a red layer on the top surface. And if it does, that means it's positive for butanediol fermentation. but I will be recording those results on my lab report assistant. And the same thing I did for the E. coli tube, I will be doing for my S. epidermidis, okay? All right. So I'll go ahead and do the same thing for S. epidermidis, and that's pretty much the lab. Thank you.